Yeah, very, very impressive. Mats Corneliusson, as we see Alice Drimmel out again here in heat number 10, unbeaten by a Coventry rider so far. And he's up against Kennett and Schlein, who've done pretty well so far. Niels-Kristian Iversen is the other rider in the race, and it's a top lineup this, but you do get the feeling that heat number 10, Coventry have got to get something out of this if they're to give themselves a chance, Kelvin, of getting anything from this meeting.
Very much so, and these two boys have been the best from the B so far. Kennett and Schlein have been terrific so far. Bit of a last-minute panic there for Niels-Kristian Iversen coming out of the loo. Obviously, not quite aware that he was in this race because the 2 minutes was on. I tell you what, if he runs out of time, that'll be a massive bonus to the Coventry Bees. Because certainly I've never seen that before. There he is, his bike's been revved up, ready to go. I still think it's going to be tight on time, Nige. There's 30 seconds to go, I believe, on the clock, so he's going to have to really get his skates on, but caught short there just before going out for his ride.
Yeah. Well, thankfully Mr. Iversen is able to join the action. A bit of grass tracking here at the showground, the East of England showground that has been home of Peterborough Panthers for a long time now, celebrating 40 seasons of Speedway here at the East of England showground this year. Some great riders down the past, and 2009 looking promising for the Panthers, with Drimmel off the inside in blue. Gate 2 in yellow is Rory Schlein. Niels-Kristian Iversen finally joins us off gate number 3, and Edward Kennett shows off the outside in green. But back to business, a big race for Coventry.
Huge race for Coventry. If they're going to do anything tonight, even just pick up the point by losing by less than 6 points, they need to look to Schlein and Kennett to pick up some big points. You've got to look at Iversen. Maybe he's got a dicky tummy. He'll be hoping that this race is over quick.
Heat number 10 it is, and we're underway. Big race for Coventry, and a man in yellow, Rory Schlein, holds that line. Here comes Iversen around the outside. Can Schlein do enough? No! What a ride! Niels-Kristian Iversen, absolutely magnificent. And the second place in yellow is Rory Schlein. Drimmel almost took out Edward Kennett there. It's tough, hard racing.
It is indeed. Iversen though roaring around the outside. Very impressive indeed. He's pulling away from Schlein, who showed great speed in his last ride. A good battle for third place. Alice Drimmel now beginning to stamp his authority on their position. But Iversen, even though he had a dicky tummy before this race, certainly has settled in front and looks good.
Well, Niels-Kristian Iversen looking very comfortable up front. He kept the others waiting at the starting gate, but not for long when the green light came on. He got a jet propelled getaway. And Peterborough now looking set there for another 4-2. And Niels-Kristian Iversen, a man who we'll see in the Grand Prix in Copenhagen on Saturday night as a wild card, has just romped to a comfortable victory. 2 wins in 3 outings now for Niels-Kristian Iversen, who rode earlier in his career with the Newport Wasps in the Premier League, as did Mats Corneliusson in the Peterborough side. And Iversen will take the celebrations of the Panthers fans, and they are now dominating this meeting. Peterborough 16 ahead with 5 races to go. Coventry can still nominate a rider for double points to try and restrict the damage and maybe take a point by losing by 6 or less here. But Peterborough on this form have got strength in every department.
Hugely impressive. Niels-Kristian Iversen, fabulous there. Not the ideal preparation for the race. Rushing out of the loo, jumping on his motorbike, rushing round to the start, and then rushing round 4 times and picks up 3 points. Can't believe it's happened, but I tell you what, it has, and his form continues. And certainly this performance by the home team once again is absolutely sensational. They're having a bit of a laugh and joke about it. They can't believe what's just happened.
Well, the message about the 2-minute warning clearly didn't get through to Niels-Kristian Iversen. He won the race though magnificently, with Rory Schlein second, Alice Drimmel was third. A 4-2 to the Peterborough Panthers, who lead here 38-22. They are totally dominant now.
Yeah, Iversen coming out of gate 3 makes a decent start there. Schlein gets there a little bit initially, but Edward Kennett on the outside here gets really hung high and wide, right in the loose dirt stuff on the outside, and can make no impression at all. Very different from this man with the number 1 on the side of his motorbike. He then has to wind it on down the back straight. It looks like Schlein might just be able to get in his nose in front, but as you go in that third turn, when you come off the outside, you've got so much speed and you carry it right round the bottom end of the track. Once they get away from the tape, Schlein gets there. He's a good starter, always has been. He decides that he's going to go right round the inside, the shortest way. He's in front here now, but the speed you generate down the back straight has to trust that Sly's not going to slam the door shut. Iversen gets himself to the front and shows fabulous form out front.
There is Niels-Kristian Iversen, a light-hearted moment in the pits, but a fine victory. And the Panthers dominant. Is there any way back for the Coventry Bees? Find out with us in a few moments' time.
I was thinking how to put this. One, where were you? Two, why did we see you coming across the grass? Did you not know you were in the heat?
Yeah, I was. I thought I had an interval before my race, so I was in the office reading the newspaper.
In the office?
Yeah.
Is your tummy alright? You weren't very well before the race, were you?
Yeah, suddenly someone was knocking on the door and telling me I was under 2 minutes, but I thought, because I've ridden with number 5 the whole year, so normally I'm in heat 11, and now I'm in heat 10, so I forgot about that, so that was my mistake.
Well, you know what? It seemed to do the trick, though. You were fantastic out there, winning the heat again.
Yeah, I was definitely fired up for the race because I was in a bit of a hurry, so it was good.
It seemed to spur you on. Let's go on to a serious note, though. You really seem to be basically shutting up your critics at the moment. You're having a fantastic. You're really coming into your own at the moment.
Yeah, it's been good. I think everybody is doing very good today. We have some strong riders in the bottom end, and it's definitely good for us, especially here around home. We are a strong home team at the moment.
And you must be looking forward to the weekend as well. You're the wild card at the GP in Denmark. Great preparation here.
Yeah, it's going to be very exciting for me. I haven't done GPs this year, but I'm looking forward to.
It's a bit noisy down here.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the weekend. Of course, it's my home country Grand Prix, and it's always a good atmosphere there. So I'm looking forward to it.
Thanks, Niels. Make sure you don't get stuck caught short in the toilet this weekend.
I think I need to plan a little bit better.
Thanks, Niels.
Yes.